Once setup is complete, ExactRate liquid fertilizer on Seedstar 4 HP planters is easy to run in the field. In this video, I will show you how to turn the system on, run the system in the field, and turn the system off. With the planter at the edge of the field and the engine running, open Work Setup on the display. Verify the client, farm, and field are correct. Verify that the crop, variety, and target rate are correct. If running a seed prescription, the target rate RX box will show the name of the seed prescription. Otherwise, it will say controller rate. Close out of Work Setup. On the main run page, verify the rates and settings for all systems are correct. The planter system should be started up before starting the ExactRate system. On the display, turn on Auto Track, then turn on Section Control. Turn on the EPG system. The planter EPG system provides power to operate the electric drive row units and to operate the ExactRate nozzles. Next, activate the vacuum SCVs and make sure the vacuum pressure comes up to the target. Activate the CCS blower. The planter will lower and the blower will turn on. Verify that the CCS pressure comes up to the target. Seed will flow from the CCS tank to the row unit hoppers. Raise the planter and rotate the seed meters to fill the cells. The planter is now ready to plant seed. Now we need to turn on the ExactRate system. On the display, make sure the system is set to the desired rate or prescription. Set the solution pump to on and verify that it comes up to the target pressure. The status indicator will be gray when the system is ready to apply product. The indicator will be red if there is an error. You can begin driving forward and activate Auto Track. The section control status indicator will turn green when the rows are commanded on by the section control software. The flow detection indicator will turn blue when product is being applied within the flow warning limits. The application rate is shown here. If not using a prescription, the rate can be changed by pressing on one of the other two presets. The solution pump flow rate and pressure are shown here. The fluid level in the tank will decrease as product is applied. When using section control, the fertilizer will turn off the same as the seed on a row-by-row basis as the rows enter coverage. When exiting coverage, the fertilizer will turn on as each row leaves coverage and the section status turns green. If the flow rate to any row gets too far off the target rate, a warning will be sent to the display and the flow indicator will turn red. Refer to the flow detection video in this series for what to do when a flow warning is shown on the display. With turn compensation turned on in Information and Settings, the individual row nozzles will increase flow to the rows on the outside of a turn. Flow to the inside rows will decrease. Valve pulsing mode must be set to auto when using turn compensation. In tight turns, the inside rows may go below the minimum flow threshold for the system, and the outside rows may reach the maximum flow rate. In this case, flow errors may appear on the display for those rows. The rows should come back to normal when the planter straightens out. As fertilizer is applied to the field, the ExactRate software will update the tank status on the run page and in the tank system app. The software will give a drop-down warning when the product level falls below the threshold set on the display. It is a good idea not to run the tank empty because the solution pump will need to be primed again. When you are done planting the field and need to transport to another, turn off Auto Track. Turn off Section Control. Turn the vacuum blowers off by setting the SCVs to float. Turn the CCS blower off by going to float. Then raise the planter. On the display, set the ExactRate master to off. Turn off the EPG. If the planter is equipped with individual row hydraulic downforce, Set the system to transport so low pressure warnings will not appear. Now the planter is ready to be folded for transport. When you reach the next field, make sure to update the work setup for the new field. Verify the rates and system settings are correct for the new field. Now you should be able to turn the system on, run the system in the field, and turn the system off.